Welcome to OpenTX.
Alright, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of kind of what my time has been like out in this little tiny dig area at my house. So in a nutshell, kind of expanded things over here. Seat's kind of in the way, but this is all screen material over here. I'm pulling from this pile, which I'm getting close to being done with. Pulling it up here. This is kind of where my excavator sits on this pad and loads out the trommel. Sometimes I'll load the articulated dump with the excavator and dump it up here. Sometimes I'll just use the dozer and kind of rip everything and then come through with the blade and push it up there. Just kind of depends. Right now I'm just going to load up the truck real quick, bring it up here, and then we'll bring the excavator up and start loading the trommel, and I'll give you some video of that as well. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Turn this thing on. Alright, let's see how this goes. That's kind of what I figured. It's a little unstable. Material is pretty dry right now. And pretty hard, even after ripping it with the dozer. I really do like this new wide tilt bucket. It cuts through the dirt pretty good, surprisingly good. I thought it would be tough because it's so wider than the normal bucket, but it does a good job. And it also obviously leaves things pretty clean. You can grade with it pretty well, flatten stuff out, which I like. Anyways, kind of using it now for most operations. Feeding the trommel, loading the truck, cutting down this cut area. I also got a ripper for the Volvo 355, which I'm going to be testing out soon, probably with all that stuff that's piled up along the side of the shed there. It's hard to get to because I've got that wire fencing in there, so I'll probably use the ripper to tear into that. Flies are out. And another thing I like about this Volvo is the extendable boom. Not sure if that's the right terminology, but it has a third cylinder to extend or retract the boom, which is nice, especially when you can't reach like this. And again, I really like this tilt bucket because I can come up on an angle on this slope, get some of that. Anyways, I hate talking in these videos. If you guys like it, let me know and I'll keep talking. Kind of don't do it because I've got neighbors all around me here and most of them are nosy. hoping to get some video out of my my parents have about 75 acres close to here with some good good farm ground to dig in, and even some stuff out by a creek, which is pretty good to dig into. Hoping to get some video of that here soon. I'm gonna have to move this articulated dump a little bit. Bear with me. I think we'll go right there and be good. So I really like this Volvo 355. It's a nice, smooth machine. It's a Kummertech, as most of you who watch probably already know. It's not, doesn't have a ton of power. I miss the Mother I used to have. It would dig through anything. But this thing is nice because I can throw on the auxiliary attachments like this bucket, and just a lot more you can do with it. And again, it's pretty darn smooth. It fits this small dig area that I've got better than the Mother did. No offense to the Mother, again, it dug great, but I'd find I could dig through half of this pile in just a small short amount of time. So I was looking for something a little smaller, scaled a little better towards this small dig area. I do miss the Mother though. It was a great machine. It was really reliable, and again, I could dig through anything. Congratulations to, I think it's Preston who's got it now down in Florida, the Green Beast. I was the third owner. I guess you're the fourth owner now. Alright, I'm going to shut up for a little bit because, again, I hate talking. I'm sure you guys probably hate listening to me too. Got some, I know I said I was going to stop talking, tree roots that are growing up through this material. I brought in this material about a year ago. There's a maple tree right behind me that has decided to start growing roots up into this soil because it's so much better than the rocky clay that my yard sits in. Good enough. It's another thing, and then I'll stop talking. If anybody's got any suggestions for a good mix curve for this machine, for especially the boom, when I boom down, it just drops like crazy. Gotta be really careful with the controls to get it to not do that. Alright, gonna go dump that. Definitely wish I had a bigger dig area. Alright, so typically I'd probably get another truckload up there, but just for the sake of this video, I'll bring the excavator up and we'll start loading out the trommel. Turn this off. I'm gonna have to replace the battery in this excavator soon. It's getting a little low. I guess just for the sake of the video, we'll go ahead and climb that pile. Normally I'd just pick the machine up and put it up there, but why not a little challenge, huh? Got a little bit too much of an angle and a little bit too soft a material. And this thing doesn't do well on a hill for some reason. See if I can pull myself up. A little bit tough with these controls. Ah, come on. There we go. Sometimes on an angle, hydraulics don't want to work as well, I guess because of material or fluid that's sitting away from the pump. Let's turn this around and push ourselves up. Actually, no. That's the angle that's bad down there. Sorry, talking to myself. Do this way. There we go. Yeah, sometimes boom facing down on that angle. Oh, shouldn't have done that. And you'll probably see what I'm talking about now. Yeah, so I've got no hydraulics now, unfortunately. But I can probably swing, hopefully, yes. Alright, call that good. Let's load this trommel. situate it here. Anyways, I really appreciate everybody watching. I just started doing this. Obviously, I love these machines. I love playing in the dirt. Used to run full-size stuff about 15, 16 years ago, and just wasn't making a ton of money doing it, so ended up getting out of that field. Wish I would have stayed, but needed some money, so got into IT. Now I do IT, sit at a desk all day. This is kind of my relief at night and the evenings, just to blow off some stress of the day. So fire up this trommel. This trommel doesn't look great, not in the best of shape, but it does the job, gets it done. You have some issues with wiring in here I gotta get fixed. But there she goes. Normally I'd take the loader and get in here and clean this out, which I will do soon, but just for this round, go ahead and get this out of the way. Alright, let's load some material here. And there goes the wiring. Plan on opening this thing up here soon, probably fall when the weather gets colder. Fixing that wiring issue. I'll let that catch up here. Rid of the roots. Sandbox over there is not mine. That's my son's got monster trucks that he likes to race in that, so that's his little monster truck arena there. So I guess I'm just going to keep talking. Real quick again, I love this excavator. It's a great excavator. I only have a couple of gripes with it. Well, not with the excavator itself. I'm happy with the excavator. This new wide tilt bucket I got. I'm not too fond of the placement of these hydraulic hoses. When you curl your bucket in and you've got a load, they're hitting your load, and I can see over time it's getting kind of worn down and stuff. So I tried moving them, tucking them in here, which works for a while, but they eventually come loose. I don't know if anybody's got any suggestions there. I've Guess I could get zip ties and figure out a way to zip tie them in there maybe. Just always worry about these auxiliary valves and I don't know, something breaking those off or whatnot. But again, I love the bucket. It's a great bucket. If anybody's got a Kumertech Volvo 355 like this. I also have the Rototilt bucket, and I almost like using this a little more just because you've got the tilt, but this cutting edge is a little thinner and it just cuts through the material a little better. So again, good bucket. And as you can see, those lines just popped out of the bucket, so that's where they're at. Camera's about dead. I'm going to stop this video. I'm at 1% left on my GoPro. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully get some more videos soon. That dozer running material up to the excavator and maybe the front end loader. Thanks again, everybody.